You open a spec sheet to buy some storage, and instead of clear performance metrics, you are immediately hit with a wall of random letters. Acronyms like M.2, PCIe, NVMe, SATA, and AHCI. It feels less like evaluating computer hardware and more like trying to read a bowl of alphabet soup. Guessing wrong here carries a high cost. You could easily waste money buying a drive that doesn't physically fit in your machine, or worse, accidentally buy outdated technology that severely bottlenecks your brand new system. To fix this, we have to separate what a drive looks like from the language it speaks. This quadrant chart sorts the chaos into two simple columns: physical form factors on one side and data protocols on the other. We are going to build a mental framework so you can look at any online listing and know exactly what you are paying for without second-guessing yourself. Because once you organize that alphabet soup into physical shapes versus actual speed, figuring out what to buy becomes a very simple logical choice. The 2.5-inch SATA SSD is the classic starting point. Because these drives plug directly into the exact same ports used by old spinning hard drives, they were incredibly easy for people to adopt. Moving from a physical spinning disk to modern flash storage provided a massive, undeniable performance leap for users. Computers that used to take 3 full minutes to boot up were suddenly launching Windows in a matter of seconds. Programs opened instantly. But physical SATA connections have a hard limit. They cannot move data faster than roughly 550 megabytes per second. To go any faster, you run straight into a wall. That wall exists because of AHCI, the software language SATA drives use to communicate. AHCI was written for mechanical hard drives, not flash storage. This diagram shows exactly why it fails modern drives. It can only handle 32 tasks in a single queue. It is exactly like a busy supermarket keeping only one checkout lane open. SATA drives are incredibly reliable, highly compatible, and cheap. But today, they are the flip phones of storage. Revolutionary when they first arrived, but firmly stuck in the past. To bypass that 550 megabyte limit, builders started turning to the M.2 form factor. This is a tiny drive, roughly the size of a stick of gum, that completely eliminates cables by plugging directly into the motherboard. But here is where most people make an expensive mistake. M.2 only describes the physical shape of the drive. It tells you absolutely nothing about the technology running inside it. This creates the M.2 trap. Manufacturers actually sell older SATA drives packed into the newer M.2 shape. If you buy one, you are still capped at that same old 550 megabytes per second. Buying a SATA M.2 drive is identical to buying a sleek sports car body kit, popping the hood, and finding a golf cart engine inside. To avoid this, you have to look past the picture of the drive and read the spec sheet. This matrix illustrates the difference. You are looking for the data protocol label right next to the form factor. The M.2 shape confirms the drive will fit in your motherboard. The protocol confirms it is actually going to be fast. If you want real speed, your drive needs to run on PCIe. PCIe acts as a multi-lane expressway, allowing your storage to bypass older bottlenecks and send data directly to the CPU. This bar chart compares the old SATA limit against the PCIe highway. A Gen 3 connection hits 3,500 megabytes per second. Gen 4 pushes to 7,500, and Gen 5 doubles that again, reaching close to 14,000 megabytes per second. But raw bandwidth is useless if your system can't organize the traffic. That is why PCIe drives use NVMe, a modern protocol designed completely from scratch for the massive parallelism of flash memory. Remember the single supermarket checkout lane from AHCI? NVMe replaces that with 64,000 individual queues, and each of those queues can handle 64,000 commands at the exact same time. This parallel processing drastically lowers latency. It drops response times from 30 microseconds down to 10. That means high-resolution video files scrub smoothly in your editor, and massive open-world games load instantly. Of course, pushing 14,000 megabytes per second comes with trade-offs. These drives cost significantly more, and they draw enough power that you will often need dedicated thermal heat sinks just to keep them from overheating. But when you pair the massive lanes of a PCIe highway with the traffic management of NVMe, you remove the limits entirely. You get the unbottlenecked potential of modern storage. With the technical differences clear, making your purchase is straightforward. This flowchart breaks down exactly what you should buy based on your hardware. If you are upgrading an older laptop, Building a budget rig or setting up a bulk media server, buy a standard 2.5-inch SATA drive. It is cheap, highly compatible, and still far faster than a spinning hard drive. But if you are putting together a modern gaming machine or a high-end workstation, buy an M.2 NVMe PCIe drive. Just make sure you verify the NVMe label on the box so you don't accidentally buy a slow drive in a fast disguise. There is a catch though. Once you install an NVMe drive and your system boots in 3 seconds, you are immediately going to notice your next big bottleneck, your monitor. Loading a game instantly doesn't mean much if your colors look washed out or your motion is blurry. To fix that, you need to understand the physical panels producing your image. The acronyms on a hard drive spec sheet look intimidating, but they boil down to a basic rule. SATA powers the legacy systems of the past, and NVMe drives the high-speed builds of the future. Pick your lane, check your specs, and you'll never buy the wrong drive again.